unmute my microphone. We are back. Sorry, it took me a sec to deal with some things and get the game up and running. So we are moving off to Back to the Future from Telltale Games. Ooh. They did a 5-episode series based off of... it's a story that happens after film number 3, and it's basically a continuation. It's a point-and-click adventure kind of game. Before I begin, would you like to see notifications when Marty has a new goal? Yeah, sure. There we go. I decided to play this because the other game I was thinking, I believe, is all reading. This at least has some narration,
right,
so I don't have to talk as much.
Good evening. I'm Dr. Emmett Brown. I'm standing on the parking lot at Twin Pines Mall. It's Saturday morning, October 26th, 1985, 1:18 a.m. And this is temporal experiment number 1. Come on, Einie. Hey, boy, get in there. That boy. In you go. Get down. Get your seatbelt on. That's it.
Whoa, okay.
Please note that Einstein's clock is in precise synchronization with my control watch. Got it?
Right, check, Doc.
Good. Have a good trip, Einstein. Watch your head.
You got that thing hooked up to the... car?
Watch this.
Yeah, okay. Got it.
We got to check and double check the voice actors. I'm guessing it's all impersonators, though, not the original cast.
Not me. The car. The car. If my calculations are correct, when this baby hits 88 miles per hour, you're gonna see some serious shit. Watch this, watch this.
Oh, now we get to choose. Disintegrate Einstein, where's the car? What the heck?
The temporal displacement occurred at exactly 1:20 a.m. and 0 seconds!
Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ, Doc. You disintegrated Einstein.
Calm down, Marty. I didn't disintegrate anything. The molecular structure of both Einstein and the car are completely intact.
Where the hell are they?
The appropriate question is, when the hell are they? You see, Einstein has just become the world's first time traveler. I sent him into the future.
Into the future.
Into the future, to be exact. And at precisely 1:21 a.m. and 0 seconds, we shall catch up with him and the time machine.
Wait a minute, Doc. Are you telling me that you built a time machine out of a DeLorean?
The way I see it, if you're gonna build a time machine into a car, why not do it with some style? Besides, the stainless steel construction made the flux dispersal. Look out!
Doc?
Huh, that's peculiar.
Where's the car, Doc?
It should have caught up with us 27 seconds ago.
Doc, what happened to Einstein?
No need for concern. It's probably just a minor miscalibration of the time circuits. Marty, could you get my notebook? It should be in the toolbox.
Ooh, Doc needs his notebook. Walk Marty to the left until you can see Doc's toolbox. We're going to use the classic WASD keys here. Click and hold your left mouse button, then drag Marty in the direction you would like him to walk. Oh, I see.
What's in the box?
Don't touch that! It's plutonium!
Plutonium?
How do you think I generated 1.21 gigawatts of power?
Obviously, this is the tutorial. We're reliving the beginning of Back to the Future 1.
Got it.
With slight alterations.
Flux capacitor?
That's it!
What the heck's a flux capacitor?
My latest invention. The thing that makes time travel possible. In this notebook, I detail the nearly 3 decades of scientific breakthroughs necessary to build a working time machine. If it ever fell into the wrong hands, the consequences could be catastrophic. Let's see. It's mass equals I times Z. Equals the square
that's
root
where
of
we gotta
Z
get here.
times C squared, and the flux dispersal rate is inversely
This
proportional
isn't the way it
to
happened.
Something's way off here.
Excuse me. Ruh-roh.
Doc?
Ruh-roh. Double ruh-roh.
Great Scott!
Doc, what is it?
I've made a horrible mistake.
Doc! No!
I'm sorry, Marty.
Doc, come back! Doc! Doc!
Weird science.
Is everything okay?
Yeah, Mom. It was just a nightmare. I was in the past, and Doc was there.
Well, you're safe and sound now. Back in good old 1986. But you'd better get up. Your father's waiting for you.
Huh?
Weren't you going to meet him over at Doc's?
Holy crap! I'm late.
Back to the future. The game. Alright, what hour are we in right now? It's almost 4. Start at 9-ish. Oh, it's 4, 1600. 7 hours, not too bad. Episode 1, It's About Time. There are 5 episodes in this game. I have played episodes 1, 2, and halfway through 3. So some of this will be familiar, but it's been a few years since I've played episodes 1 and 2, so this will be... hopefully episodes 1 and 2 will go fast, and then the rest I'll just get stuck on. At some point, if need be, we can always pause. And we can always pause and move on to something else. See how well we do. Being as I am, for those who are just tuning in, I am currently in an altered recording area.
Are we too late to stop the sale?
Better late than never. You wouldn't believe how much rare stuff there is back here.
That's Doc stuff. The city has no right to.
Now, son, I know you're upset, but your friend's been gone for months, and the city really seems hell-bent on using his land for that new parking garage. And, hey, is that a first edition Jules Verne?
It's just not fair.
First edition,
These
yeah.
things can't get any worse.
Hey, Marty!
Hi, Biff.
Come to see if the old crackpot had any buried treasure?
Nah, I guess I'm just... remembering.
Search Doc's lab for dangerous materials. Select items around the lab and make sure Doc didn't leave anything dangerous lying around. So, sorry, for anyone who's tuning in, we are doing Extra Life today. We are raising funds for to support children's hospitals. I have selected the Alberta Children's Hospital here in the province of Alberta, up here in Canada. Feel free to head over to Extra Life and look up 8bitBenny if you'd like to donate. I'd appreciate it. Even more, the kids will. The money goes to the hospitals. I am just gaming to raise awareness. I obviously have nothing to do with the money other than encouraging you to donate to them. So far we're about halfway to our goal. We're a little over halfway to our goal of $300 for the day. The idea is I'm going to try and game for 24 hours, being as I'm currently suffering from a case of COVID-19, which is why I'm here and not in my usual recording studio. I am isolating away from my family. We're going to see how far we can get. I don't know how much more I'm going to last past 9 p.m. That'll be the 12-hour mark. We'll see. I am taking brief breaks to hit the washroom and to refill water. But yeah, let's get rolling. This is Back to the Future, the game by Telltale Games, and we're going to go through it. It's kind of like Back to the Future number 4. So, all right, so let's go hints and story so far. Oh, that's cool. Okay, so let's check clocks.
I wonder why Doc didn't take any of these with him.
Dog feeder. Let's go talk to George.
Dad,
Uh,
who's running this sale anyway?
Oh, that'd be me, son.
You? Why?
Well, once it became apparent that the bank was going through with the sale, I volunteered to oversee it in order to make sure that Doc's stuff would be treated with a modicum of respect. Isn't that right, Biff?
You got it, Mr. McFly.
What's Biff doing here? He wasn't a friend of Doc's.
It's a public sale, Marty. Everyone's allowed. Even Biff.
I'm telling you, this sale is a joke. Doc's only been gone for a few months, and I happen to know.
Yes, you've told us he's not dead. He's on a trip. Let's say you're right. Have you considered that this trip may not have been entirely voluntary? I hate to say it, but Doc's run up some pretty sizable debts around town. Maybe he's just hiding from his creditors.
You got Doc wrong. Sure, maybe he's not so good with money. That's just because his mind's always on bigger things. But he's still a straight-up guy. He'd never run away from his problems.
Well, you know him better than I do, son. But the bank is within its rights to sell off his stuff. Maybe you should try to find some things to remember him by before Biff grabs them all.
I'll keep
I
looking
don't want
around.
to tell him about my
Thanks,
dream.
Dad.
Model Hill Valley. Where is the Hill Valley model? Is there a run? Can I shift to run on here? I don't think so. Look at the model.
Doc built this model at downtown Hill Valley way back in 1955. The clock tower in the courthouse even works. What the? Is that Doc's notebook in there?
Ooh.
That looks just like the courthouse. You gotta hand it to the old coot. He was good with his hands.
Biff, can I see that a minute?
This would look great in my fish tank. Give the old carp something new to nibble on.
Can I see that model courthouse for just a second? I need to get something out of it.
Like what? A not guilty verdict?
Ah.
That was a joke.
Oh, ha. But really, can I?
No, I think I'll hold on to it.
Give it here, Biff.
Well, well, look at what we have here. Looks like plans for something. What's a flux catheter?
It's none of your business. Doc asked me to...
Brown's worm food, kid. But this looks like it might be worth something. Ha!
Flex catheter. That does not sound good. How are we doing? Sorry, just checking messages. No. Okay, nothing. Nothing involving Twitch. Okay, so how do I get? Let's play some music.
Hey, let me try, Marty.
Now, Biff, let Marty have his turn.
You got it, Mr. McFly.
Let's pick a song.
Enough of that junk.
Now, Biff.
Interesting.
Sorry,
Okay,
Marty.
so
Feels like that was a lifetime ago. Actually, I guess it was.
scientific equipment. Ooh, what's this do?
That wasn't poison gas or anything.
So we're just gonna hover the cursor over everything and see
Doc must have
what
whipped up some
triggers.
crazy compounds in that cauldron. It smells like beef stew.
Alright, so I did that. What happens if I move? Oops. Biff. Let's talk to Biff.
Hey, Biff. No.
I just
can't let you keep that notebook. It's dangerous.
What, is it set to explode or something?
Well, in a way.
I'll take my chances.
Alright.
I only want that notebook because, well, I'm sentimental. It's like a piece of Doc.
Doc's dead. Time to get over it and move on.
Alright,
Never mind.
let's find another way to do this. Ooh, it's been a very long time since I've, no, I don't want electronic
It's like a
equipment.
hand crank lightning rod, or maybe a lightning powered pencil sharpener.
Alright, well, we'll take crank over that thing. Let's see what happens if we... make
Enough
Biff
of
pass
that
out.
junk.
Now, Biff.
Hey.
Sorry, Marty.
Let's go talk to Dad. I bet your Dad's gonna be able to tell Biff to go away.
Hey, Dad. That notebook is Doc's legacy. I've got an
There we go.
obligation to protect it.
Now, hold on a minute. Didn't you just get done telling me Doc's still around? Off traveling somewhere?
Yeah?
Then how is it your obligation to protect his legacy? You can't have it both ways, Marty. If Doc's alive, he can protect his own legacy.
Even when he's absent?
Do you think dreams can predict the future?
Well, you know I don't go in for that mystical stuff, but I do think they can reflect how you're feeling about the future.
Alright,
I'll keep looking around. Thanks, Dad.
let's get the guitar.
Hey, Dad, why's my guitar got a price tag on it?
Sorry, son. Must have been an overzealous clerk. Just pick it up.
Right.
I'll iron things out with the bank.
Picked up my guitar, left click the blinking inventory button. Woo! Oh yeah. Oh, what's this? Photo of George McFly. Examine
I
item.
This picture of my dad to remind me that even the most hopeless losers can grow up to be pretty cool guys.
Examine.
May not look like much, but it packs a wallop.
Now select the amplifier, plug it. Plug it in.
Here's an oldie, but a goodie. 1, 2, 3.
Hey, look, it's Chuck Butthead. Let me show you how it's done.
Now, Biff.
Crank it.
I think that's Marty's guitar.
Oh, gosh, you're right, Mr. McFly. Here you go, Marty. Let's hear a few licks. Wow, that was sizzling hot, like a melting ice cube.
Hmm. Can I crank the amplifier?
Make some noise.
Oh yeah.
And now, something your kids are really gonna like.
Thanks for warming them up for me, Butthead.
Yeah, that's it. Go play for it.
Biff, I thought
There
I
we go.
told you not to take my son's guitar.
Oh, right. Sure thing, Mr. McFly. I was just warming him up for you, Marty. Let's see what you got. Man, you kids have ruined rock and roll.
Alright, so let's go talk to Dad and say I can fight my own battles.
Hey, Dad. About Biff. Dad, I know you're trying to help.
He talks a big game, son, but he's not so tough.
Huh.
I've been dealing with him a long time. Believe me,
No
I
kidding.
can handle it.
So can I.
I guess you can. Okay, son, I'll stay out of your way. But you know where to find me.
Alright,
I'll keep looking around. Thanks, Dad.
so ideally I'm gonna go pick up the guitar. Biff will try and play it. He'll blow himself out the,
You want to hear a number by Biff and the Biff Tones? Always happy to play for my adoring fans.
there we go. Crank it. As I said to.
Now watch me blow the lid off this joint.
Whatever you say. Rock on, Biff.
Oh, shit.
The book is mine.
Doc, where are you?
Or when are you? Yep. The DeLorean got struck by lightning. Search for clues about Doc's whereabouts. Okay. I lose the guitar, I lost the guitar, right? Oh, but I've got this, so let's examine the notebook.
Has all of Doc's plans for the flux capacitor and the DeLorean. I'd better make sure it never falls into the wrong hands. And by wrong hands, I mostly mean Biff.
Alright, let's check out the DeLorean.
Doc?
I don't think anyone's in there. Einstein.
Where'd you come from, boy? Didn't you bring Doc with you?
Ooh, shoe.
Hey, Doc, I know I haven't seen you in a few months, but I'm pretty sure this isn't your shoe. Looks like the time circuits still work. Now I only need to know when to look for Doc.
Think this will tell me?
Marty, if you're hearing this recording, then the DeLorean's automatic retrieval feature is a resounding success.
Automatic retrieval?
In case of my failure to return to the DeLorean within an allotted time, I programmed the time machine to jump to these four-dimensional coordinates without me. As you are well aware, time travel is an inherently risky activity, and despite my elaborate precautions, there's always a possibility that I could land in trouble sometime. And that sometime is now.
Now?
Or, maybe later.
He's in trouble.
Marty, you come to my rescue in the past. Or was it the future? Anyway, I'm relying on you to do it again. Please take the DeLorean back, or forward, to whatever it is I'm stuck in time. When you get there, I'm sure you'll figure out what to do.
That's it? Aren't you gonna tell me when that is?
Just go to the date specified on the time circuit readout.
Yeah.
Marked last time departed.
Yeah.
Right. Last time departed. Oh, jeez. Come on. Crap! Oh, great. How am I supposed to find him now? I can use those to enter a date into the time circuits. Once I know when to look for Doc.
Look at Einstein. Where's Einie? Oh, I can use the joystick. Look at that. Awesome. Einstein.
What kind of trouble is Doc in, Einie?
Ah, that was not helpful. Let's see. DeLorean. So we do have the option of grabbing hints. Alright, let's keep looking inside. I'll check like the visor or something, but the camera does not go over there.
I can use those to enter a date into the
Okay.
time circuits. Once I know when to look for Doc. I
Keep
can
that.
use those to enter a date into the time circuits.
Yeah.
Once I know when to look for Doc. I probably shouldn't fiddle with the time circuits again until I know when to look for Doc.
Let's examine The shoe.
This time-traveling shoe is my only clue to finding Doc. What do you know about this shoe, Einie? Great Scott! I think he's onto something.
Good old days of fat
Now
skateboards.
we're getting somewhere. How's this supposed to lead me to Doc, Einie?
Step away from the door. Now, let me get a look at you.
Einstein, come on!
Just as I suspected. Hooligans! Get along now! Scat!
Hooligans.
Can you let me in? I've got something to show you.
What is it? Let me see.
The shoe.
A shoe? Now what would I want with a... Huh? Stay there!
She has a commanding presence.
Leave that creature outside!
Creature.
Sorry, Einstein.
It's the graphics. She doesn't recognize this as a dog.
Well, took you long enough.
There's a lot of stairs.
To return the shoe, I mean. I lost it ages ago.
Such as?
Put it down next to the other one. Much better. So neat and orderly. Now I suppose you'll be wanting some sort of reward now.
No,
Just
I...
information.
All I've got is tea and candy.
But...
I'm sorry I called you a hooligan. I try not to jump to conclusions, but after all, 9 out of 10 people in this city are hooligans. It's a fact. Look it up. Have a seat, Sonny. Hey! You kids! Put out those cigarettes!
Let's explore someone else's apartment. Newspapers.
Don't touch those! My newspapers are in pristine condition and meticulously organized. Not about to let some street punk get jam all over them.
Jam. See the picture? Nope. Edna. Ooh, Keppels. G'day.
Oh, I wouldn't do that if I were you. Ms. Pretty Whiskers is very particular about who handles her food.
Oh, look, all this stuff over here. Pictures.
Is that Vice Principal Strickland?
Mother never could keep little Gerald out of her clothes.
Nothing wrong with that. Dresses can make some people feel pretty.
Man, she keeps it hot in here.
That's the kettle. I'll be right back with some tea. Then don't touch anything.
The candy looks older than I am. Juveniles collide with manure truck. Nice picture.
Binoculars. What is she looking at?
Hey, mind if I use your binoculars for a sec?
Go ahead, dear.
Man, these are powerful. I could see Biff going into the video store.
You wouldn't believe the filth that boy watches. Yeah, he's nothing but an out-of-control hedonist, just like his father.
If there's a clue to find a doc out there, I'm not seeing it. I don't even know where to start looking.
Alright. Let's see. Edna.
Miss Strickland?
Jack! Diane! I know what you're doing behind that tree!
Yes? Do you remember when you lost your shoe?
Shoe?
That shoe over there.
Oh, that shoe! Huh. Hi, what a nosy Nelly! No one likes a busybody, you know.
But
Oh, fine, let me think about it. Yes, I remember. I lost it in a scuffle with a dog. Oh, when was it? Oh, yes, the day that speakeasy burned down.
a speakeasy in Hill Valley?
Ooh.
Don't act so surprised, young man. Your generation doesn't hold a copyright on moral depravity, you know. Sin has been on the prowl in Hill Valley since the day it was founded.
Yeah, true.
Wow, a speakeasy. That must have been wild. Is it true they used to drink gin out of slippers like my grandma said?
Don't romanticize the past, young man. Prohibition was a time when gangsters ruled the town while honest citizens quaked in their beds.
Was the
Where
speakeasy?
was it? That speakeasy that burned down, I mean.
That was ages ago. If you're looking for bootleg hooch.
No, I'm just curious, that's all. I'm a student of history.
Student of history, my Aunt Fanny. Yeah, your generation of hooligans and slackers could give two ripe figs about history.
Miss Strickland?
Oh, video store!
Huh?
The speakeasy used to be hidden in plain sight down there in the town square. Right where that disgusting videotape rental store squats today.
So the video store building must have gone up after the speakeasy burned down.
The following year, as I recall.
One moment while I answer a message about Extra Life. Let me just pull this up. I'm going to. I've got a phone guild. I play Star Wars: Galaxy of Heroes, and I've got some people on there who are interested in knowing more about Extra Life. So I am just going to pull this up and give them a URL, your page. There we go. Copy. There we go. Done and done. Burp, burp. As I try to keep tab on communications without all my extra screens. All right, where were we? Where was it? Speakeasy. What's with all the newspapers?
What's with all these newspapers?
This is my personal archive. I've got every issue of the Hill Valley Telegraph ever published.
Get out. Every single issue?
From 1871 to the present. If it happened in Hill Valley, you'll find it in my stacks.
I guess somewhere in these stacks there must be an article about the speakeasy burning down.
Naturally. I probably wrote it myself. I was quite a reporter back in the day.
Back in the day.
Do you know what date that article came out?
Well, obviously the day after the speakeasy burned down.
Don't let me keep you from your business.
You there! Don't even think about tossing that Kleenex on the ground!
All right. Well, let's send her off again. We'll check the newspapers one more time.
There's the whistle! Surely the water's boiling by now.
Assuming she remembered to turn it on, which she didn't. Newspapers here? Oh, okay.
Brown Mansion destroyed. 1962. No, that's not where Doc's stranded. Alright, Einstein brought me this shoe, and Miss Strickland lost the shoe on the day the speakeasy burned down. But when did the speakeasy burn down? I at least need to know the year.
Alright, so we're looking for clues. Oh, what's this?
Miss Strickland lost that shoe the day the speakeasy burned down. But when was that?
More newspapers.
Oh, that's peculiar. The water still hasn't come to a boil.
Of course, I didn't realize I could come all the way over here. Haha.
Miss Strickland, about your tea. You forgot to turn on the...
You! It's spelled with a U! You illiterate vandal!
Huh? Door to street? Nope. Oh, cat trophies.
What are these?
My editorial trophies.
Cat Lovers Quarterly.
It's legitimate journalism.
Pictures. Candy. Radiator. Of course, with these point-and-click games, you're basically stuck with whatever you can look at. Newspapers.
I told you not to touch those.
Yeah, you see that? So it says up here, local speakeasy. Oh no, local shopkeeper eaten by zombies? I don't know. Alright, let's check over here. Let's see what she says about candies.
Candy looks older than I am. Marshall Strickland.
My grandfather, gunned down by Mad Dog Tannen over 100 years ago.
That's not how I remember it.
Think that's a clue to the future of the game. What's this? This is what dogs' whereabouts. Whenabouts. Ha! Missed that. Okay. Well, let's try the papers one more time. Maybe we can find it. The other option is to leave and go to like the newspaper or something.
Boiling by now.
Okay. If not, I'll just leave. If this doesn't work, I'll leave.
Firm announces plans for Lone Pine Mall. Peabody Ranch to be rezoned for commercial development. I don't even know where to start looking for clues in these stacks. Wish I could narrow it down to a year at least.
Yeah. Let's see. I was hoping the shoes would have like a year on them or something. See if I can leave or
I
not.
can't leave now. Miss Strickland's my only hope of finding Doc.
Okay. So there is something here that I need to get.
That's what you get with these cheap, foreign-made kettles. But trying to find an American one nowadays.
Okay, so I need to find something with the year on it.
Miss Strickland lost that shoe the day the speakeasy burned down. But when was that?
There's something in my inventory.
Ah! This notebook has all of Doc's plans for the flux capacitor and the DeLorean. I'd
Okay.
better make sure it never falls into the wrong hands. And by wrong hands, I mostly mean Biff.
Yep. Dad photo. Okay. Is it time for a hint? Can I actually go into the
That tea's
kitchen?
never gonna boil.
Nope. Okay, I can't do that. Let's try talking to Edna again.
Excuse me, Miss Strickland? So the video store building must have gone up after the speakeasy burned down.
The following year, as I recall.
Doing some stargazing?
No, I set my sights on lower things. Is that? Chad! Get away from that hubcap before I call your father!
I guess somewhere in these stacks there must be an article about the speakeasy burning down.
Naturally. Yeah, I probably wrote it myself. I was quite a reporter back in the day.
Any idea what date that article came out?
Well, obviously the day after the speakeasy burned down.
Excellent. Let's
Well, let me
send
keep
her
it from your
away.
business.
Or send her away, and we're gonna try the binoculars again. Maybe we can see something on the video store that'll tell us when it was built.
There's the whistle. Surely the water's boiling by now.
Again, it's been so long. I know I've made it past this chapter, but it's been so long since I played this game. I don't actually recall
Hey,
much of it.
Can I use your binoculars for a sec?
Go ahead, dear.
$1932. Okay.
Rebuilt in February 1932. So the fire must have happened before then. But when? I need a date.
Don't look at me. I'm far too old for you.
Ha! Too funny.
Miss Strickland?
Uh,
Don't
Never
let
mind.
me keep you from your business.
Alright. If virtue don't succeed, do the same thing over and over again. Oh wait, that's definition of madness.
The whistle. Surely the water's boiling by now.
Come on, newspapers.
Let's see. Ground broken on site of former speakeasy. Singer vanishes. Hill Valley Expo delights crowd. Soup kitchen exposed. Here we go. Speakeasy arsonist slain. Legal procedure gave way to old-fashioned vengeance last night when a mob descended on the Hill Valley police station. The suspect in the speakeasy arson case, a drifter known as Carl Sagan, was pulled from his... Carl Sagan?
Uh-huh.
Doc! Killed by a mob. What's the date? June 14th, 1931. Jeez, I gotta rescue him.
You think?
My newspapers!
Sorry, Miss Strickland. Let me...
No! You've gotten my history out of order! Oh, do you know how long it'll take to fix what you've done? Oh, get out! Get out! Get out!
Gladly.
Help! Oh, wait! I'm being attacked by hooligans!
Quick to the DeLorean. There we go. Alright, anybody remember when that date was? Nice. Oh, that's That is not a good. That's not a good stream, is it? Oh well, that's too bad.
Marty! Where you been, son? And what are you doing in that getup?
It's a work uniform.
Didn't I tell you? I got the lead in the school play. We're doing...
Grapes of Wrath?
Right.
Oh, Steinbeck! Who are you playing? Never mind, you don't have to explain. I'm sure whatever it is you're up to, you know what you're doing, right?
I hope so.
Right.
Hey, sometimes you gotta go out on a limb for the ones you love, right? Wish my dad had understood that. You won't stay away too long.
You barely know I was gone.
Ha. Unless I get killed somewhere in the past, like Doc did.
You ready to go, Einstein?
Alright.
Time circuits? On. Flux capacitor? Fluxy.
Flexy.
Okay. If Doc's gonna get killed on June 14th, 1931, I'll just show up the day before and get him out. I hope you know what you're doing, Doc.
Just wonder where his family is. Right, Scott. Boom. Haha. Uh-oh. Car of the future. It's a classic hiding spot for the DeLorean. Now we're in the past, 1931. Go find Doc before he gets himself killed.
Einstein, where'd you go now, boy?
That sounds like a speakeasy. Speakeasies always play music? Or is it just booze? Because that's just the time frame music, not the... I can hear the speakeasy from all the way over here. Soup kitchen.
Young man! Excuse me, young man!
Who? Me?
You're the only man in the street, and I'm looking for a man-in-the-street reaction. Naturally, you know about the explosion that destroyed this illegal gin establishment.
Nope.
I read about it, yeah.
What's your opinion of Carl Sagan, the stranger who single-handedly did what the law has been unable to do for 10 long years, namely, rid Hill Valley of the scourge of liquor?
There. I'm a
Mark me
supporter.
down as a supporter.
The young man said, flashing a boyish yet virile grin. Hill Valley needs more upstanding youths like yourself. Do you have a message for the vicious gangsters who still roam these streets, no doubt plotting to corrupt our citizens with another den of booze, sin, and debauchery?
No.
Oh, not really.
That's the spirit. Destroy them with indifference. If we refuse to patronize their establishments and glorify their wicked exploits, they'll soon be exposed for the pathetic wretches they are. May I get your name?
Yeah, it's...
Oh, Sammy Crockett. Eric Houlihan. Corleone.
Michael Corleone.
Corleone.
Thank you for sharing your candid opinions, Mr. Corleone. Edna Strickland, Hill Valley Herald.
I know. I met you back. I mean, I'm familiar with your work.
You read my column? How sweet. I know it's just an etiquette column, but I believe it'll lead to bigger and better... Oh!
Einstein, no. Down, boy.
Is this wretched creature yours? He assaulted me once before.
What's got into you?
Aggressive dogs must be kept on leash at all times. It's the law. Look it up.
Nah.
Doc. I gotta find Doc.
Alright, mouse button to make it Marty run. Oh. Walk while holding down your right mouse button to make Marty run. I said run! Let's look at the Speakeasy ruins, shall we? Oh, I could double click to get there.
You gonna buy anything?
No?
No.
Then get out, Bob.
Bomb.
I guess this is where the speakeasy burned down. How'd Doc ever get mixed up in that?
Alright. Oh, there we go. Oh, it's fun to run and change the camera view so your controller is pointing in the wrong direction. Alright. Okay. Let's go talk to Doc. Oh, Valley Police Station.
What do you want?
Can I talk to, Carl Sagan?
Are you his lawyer?
No.
Then scram.
Then go around back.
Doc!
Marty,
Doc!
what are you doing here?
You sent for me, Doc.
I did? Wait,
May 14th, 1986.
1980. The automatic retrieval system, of course. I'd almost forgotten about that.
So what's our plan for getting you out of here?
Plan? We don't need a plan.
We don't.
Not in the slightest. The police picked me up for that speakeasy fire a couple of weeks ago, but the DA hasn't got a case. They're releasing me tomorrow morning.
So basically, I traveled 50 years into the past to deliver your car?
Sorry about that, but it's so wonderful to see you. We have a lot of catching up to do.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, you might want to hold off on that, Doc.
Great Scott! I'm going to be gunned down by gangsters on the steps of the courthouse.
Why would they do that?
Guess they didn't approve of my burning down their speakeasy.
Very funny, Doc. Maybe now we should come up with a plan.
A plan, right? But what?
With the authorities, let's go back in time, let's make a stand, let's talk to the gangsters.
Why don't I take the DeLorean, go back in time before you were arrested, and stop you from getting caught in the first place?
Don't even think about it. Without my unjust incarceration, the events that sent you into the past might never happen, resulting in a paradox of continuum-shattering proportions.
Jeez, we've been back together for 5 minutes, Doc. You're already talking about the end of the universe. I've missed that.
Be ridiculous, Marty. I was only referring to the end of the universe as we know it.
But, let's alert the authorities.
Tell the authorities.
Tell them what? That my friend from the future has proof that I'll be murdered tomorrow? They'd ship us both off to the loony bin. And trust me, you don't want to see the inside of a 1931 insane asylum.
Well, I suppose I could just get some dynamite and break out of jail.
No, that's far too dangerous. Not just to me, but to random innocent people in the past. The repercussions could be... That's it!
What's it?
My rocket-powered drill.
You have a rocket-powered drill?
Not yet, I haven't built it yet.
You've lost me, Doc.
Listen, a few months ago, my 17-year-old self sent in a patent application for a rocket-powered drill. I abandoned the project after I never heard back from the patent office, but the prototype should be nearly complete.
Great, I'll just run back to your lab and...
No, I said nearly complete. You need me to help you finish it.
How the hell am I supposed to sneak a half-finished rocket-powered drill into your cell?
Not me. 1931 me.
Wait a minute, Doc. You want me to convince your 1931 self to build a rocket-powered drill to break you out of jail?
Precisely.
How am I supposed to convince your younger self to finish the rocket drill? Just tell him I need to break his older self out of jail?
Absolutely not. Whatever you do, you can't tell my younger self anything about time travel. I won't come up with the inspiration for the flux capacitor for another 24 years.
Then what am I supposed to...
Just be your charming self. From what I remember, I'm a pretty easygoing kid, so enlisting me in a scientific adventure should be a piece of cake.
Okay, let's say I go along with this crazy idea. Where can I find you? I mean, the other you.
How should I know? It was over 50 years ago. Why don't you go over to the soup kitchen next door and give my house a call? They'll know where to find me.
Soup kitchen. Got it.
Just stay away from the soup. It'll cause irreparable damage to your digestive system.
I guess I better get started. Don't worry, Doc. I'll get you out of here in no time.
I'm not worried. Once you and my younger self put your heads together, you'll be unstoppable.
Nice. See, I remember the soup kitchen. I don't remember the,
Brown Estate. Klondike 51038. Now, where's that soup kitchen?
Oops. Go back. Save. Oh, I see. That's today. A game. There we go. All right. Let's go back. Let's go to the soup kitchen. There's the run button.
Sisters of Mercy Soup Kitchen. Come for the soup, stay for the salvation.
Is that? Nope. All right. Under new management.
Fly! Biff?
Kid!
Grandpa?
That's Mr. Tannin to you, Artie. What are you doing out here?
Well, I was getting kind of hungry, so I figured I'd come down here for some free soup.
Just thought I'd come down for some soup. Think, McFly. The DA's throwing around subpoenas like Babe Ruth.
I don't think Ruth's a pitcher anymore.
Shut it. If one of those subpoenas landed in the hands of my number cruncher, I'd be in a whole lot of trouble. I could even get sent up the river. You wouldn't want that, would you? Would you?
No, of course not,
No.
kid.
All right, that's better. What are you looking at, punk? Keep your eyes on the soup, kid. Well,
What?
what are you still doing here?
Sorry, kid. I'll just run back to the safe house.
You do that. And McFly,
Yes?
that hat's too flashy. You better let me hold on to it. Now scram!
You got it, boss.
And don't come out until I give you the all clear. I swear, if even one of you mooks could add 2 + 2 without your fingers, I'd dump that wimp into the lake. Hey, anyway, I'm off to make myself irresistible. Don't let anyone burn down the shop while I'm gone.
All right. Let's use the phone.
Ground resident.
Hi. Do you know where I can find Emmett Brown?
Young Master Brown is currently tending to his clerking duties at the courthouse. Who may I say is calling?
The courthouse? Doc never told me he worked at the courthouse.
What's back here? Nothing. Hey, soup is cabbage, apparently.
There's no way I'm gonna keep that door open without some help. Those who once ate delicacies are destitute in the street. Cheery.
Guy. Hi, Guy.
I better not talk to him. I don't want to mess up his timeline.
Cue ball. Let's talk to Cue ball.
Okay. Hey, never mind.
I bet you I can't get back there.
The kitchen's for management only, rummy.
Whoa!
Alright, to the courthouse we go. Do. Cut across the... Okay, come on. That's weird. When the camera angle switches, the controls change. At least I expect them to change. Anyway.
Hey, how you doing, Einie?
So I think, like, when I'm running and the camera changes, the controls stay the same, but I keep thinking that they're different. So if you stop and try again, then they'll right themselves, but it's a little weird.
Don't touch those. These are very sensitive legal documents. Nobody is supposed to handle them but sworn officers of the court. Judge Brown says so.
Judge Brown? Doc. Nice to meet you. I'm Michael, Corleone.
Emmett Brown. But I am a law clerk, not a doctor. Now please get out of my way. I have important business to transact. Naturally, H2A multiplied by the inversion of H has to come out less than expectation value of A, right? What am I missing here?
Doc, but Emmett.
Listen, Emmett, you don't know me, but I'm your friend.
I'm not big on friends. They get in the way of work.
Listen, I understand you're working on a new invention in your lab.
Invention? You must have me mixed up with somebody else. I'm in law. I have absolutely no interest in science.
Oh.
Is that even possible? Oh, let's start over. Force equals mass.
Come on, wait up a minute.
You again? Can't
Yep.
you see I'm busy?
What's this important business you're up to?
It's a legal matter. Very complicated, very abstruse. I need to put 5 sets of initials on every copy of this writ of indemnification before before Judge Brown can even think of granting a waiver to the party in the first part.
You have no idea what it's about, do you?
That's how important it is.
Yep.
See, I'm sort of in the science business myself. That's why I sought you out.
Not that I care in the least, because science is the furthest thing from my own area of interest, which is
Sure it
law,
is.
but I don't believe you.
It's
Oh,
true.
science
I'm a
far from
scientist.
law.
So tell me something, Mr. Scientist, from your vast storehouse of scientific knowledge.
The leg bone's connected to the thigh bone?
Amazing.
Come on, Doc. Emmett, drop the Legal Eagle Act. I got something more important for you to do.
Mr. Corleone, I'll have you know that the law is the very mortar that holds society together, and we in the legal profession are like brick masons building the edifice of the future.
Your dad tell you that?
Every morning.
Okay, you don't want your old man to know. That's fine. Listen, we all keep secrets. But I'm telling you, you can level with me about this science project of yours.
I am not a scientist. Go ahead, ask me what E equals.
What does E equal?
I have absolutely no idea. See? I don't know where you got your information from about me, mister, but you're wrong, wrong, wrong.
Huh.
Speed relative to the speed of light. Oh, it goes back to H.
Get over. Get him. Get him. Get him. Sick him. No. Where are you going? Okay. What are we gonna do? How are we gonna do this?
Will you just give me a chance?
There we go.
Harassment's a federal crime, Mr. Corleone.
So, Emmett, what time are you through with work?
Depends. On weeknights, Pop sometimes keeps me in the office till 9.
9 at night? But today's Saturday.
Right. So I probably won't get off before 10.
Come on, you can trust me, Doc.
Yeah.
Emmett, it's your future I'm looking out for, in more ways than one.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about you and science.
Oh, that word again! If you insinuate I'm a scientist once more, I'll sue you for defamation of character! A multiplied by the inverse of A might well be equal to A's expectation value, but only... If the coefficient of friction
Doc's notebook doesn't belong to him. Okay, actually, it does belong to him, but not yet. In any event, it's probably a really bad idea to give him
Weird
a book
audio.
full of all the things he hasn't invented yet.
There we go. Alright, just a notification came in. Let's go find Emmett. Alright, so how are we going to do this? We need to convince him to tell us about his rocket drill. Do a hint, but I don't really want to.
Will you just give me a chance?
There we go.
Harassment's a federal crime, Mr. Corleone.
How about you knock off work early and I'll buy you a beer or soda? What do you say?
Don't try to tempt me from my duty with sugary beverages. Keeping the wheels of justice turning, that's my one passion in life. Besides, if I left before 8, my pop would kill me.
Sounds like you're a little scared of your father.
Scared of my father? Pop is the most learned, just, incorruptible judge that Hill Valley has ever seen. The only people scared of Judge Brown are people with a dark secret to hide. And I don't have a dark secret to hide.
Emmett, about your...
Don't say it. In line up.
Alright, let's go talk to old Emmett and see if he has an idea. Let's try that. Being as it's a point-and-click adventure, you know, sometimes there are... Dumb. Sometimes you have to key something, you know, check a box the programmer set up, and then before something new will happen.
Have you found my younger self yet?
Well, I met your younger self.
Great.
And I gotta say, you're kind of uptight.
What?
You won't even talk to me.
I find that hard to believe. Tell me what happened.
You know, your younger self seems really dedicated to the law.
It's a facade, I assure you. I had to keep up appearances to appease my father.
I tried asking him about your rocket drill, but he says he's not a scientist.
What? What? Father.
What's he got to do with this?
In 1931, I was still deathly afraid of my father discovering the truth about my scientific predilections, so I carefully kept them under wraps, practicing science at odd hours, away from his prying eyes.
That sucks.
It sucked a lot. Fortunately, I eventually stood up to him, but right now, my younger self probably thinks he's been sent by my father to check up on me.
What do I do to convince Teen Doc that I'm not a spy?
I'm not sure.
Doctor, trust me, younger self mutters a lot. Dedicated a lot.
Your younger self mutter all the time.
Muttering? Why would I be muttering? I never mutter unless... The Hill Valley Expo!
The Expo?
Yes, the Expo! How could I have forgotten? In a few months, younger me will put on a demonstration at the Hill Valley Exposition, my first public foray into the world of science. Everyone in town will be there, including a number of noted inventors who shaped my career.
So, it was a big success?
No, it was a miserable failure, but it was a spectacularly miserable failure. One which marked my transition from an amateur garage scientist into a professional seeker of truth.
Why is the expo making it you mutter?
What does this expo have to do with you muttering all the time?
When I was younger, I used to relieve stress by working on complex mathematical conundrums. No doubt my younger self is working on some impossible problem in an attempt to work off cerebral steam in the weeks before the exposition. What was I muttering about?
I don't know. H to the something when the inverse is something else. I'm not so good at equations.
That's too bad. I bet if we could solve my younger self's problem, he'd be more inclined to listen to you.
Ooh, let's try that.
Let's talk about your younger self's problems later.
Okay, but don't forget we're on a bit of a deadline here.
Ted. Can't go that way. That's the edge of the screen. Boopity boop boo. So we're gonna have to talk to Emmett. Let's find out what his mutterings are about. Yeah, see, spun around again. Let's see. Where'd Emmett go? This chapter is going to be longer than I remember, I bet you. Emmett.
Just give me a chance.
Harassment's a federal crime, Mr. Corleone.
Sounds like you're a little scared of your father.
Scared of my father? Pop is the most learned,
ridiculous. What are we at? Almost 5. Wow.
Ever seen. The only people scared of Judge Brown are people with a dark secret to hide. And I don't have a dark secret to hide.
Emmett, about your...
Don't say it.
Okay, I'll just follow him and see if I can figure out what it is.
Constant is variable. Wait, is that even possible? Oh, let's start over. Force equals mass times acceleration, of course. That's Newton. But how many newtons are required to maintain a constant mass if acceleration is reduced by the inverse of its derivative of the speed relative to the speed of light? Oh, it brings back to H.
Alright, let's go see if that's enough to... Come on, over there. Over there. Yeah, there you go. Oh, jeez. Yeah, there we go. It's almost as bad as Resident Evil controls.
Morty, how goes the escape plan?
Oh, jeepers.
I'm still not making any headway with your younger self, Doc.
Really?
What do I do to convince Teen Doc that I'm not a spy?
I'm not sure.
I still can't figure out...
Blast! If only I could hear him myself.
Oh. Whoops. Not what I want.
You know, your younger self seems really dedicated to the law.
I'll have to record him.
It's a facade, I assure you. I had to keep up appearances to appease my father.
Let's talk about your younger self's problems later.
Okay, but don't forget we're on a bit of a deadline.
Okay, I want to talk to him about the book and stuff.
I know this really isn't the right time or place, but I found your notebook.
Ah, so that's where I left it. Why'd you bring it here?
Because the bank's selling off all your stuff.
They can't do that.
That's what I keep trying to tell them.
Well, you hold on to it for safekeeping. We'll deal with my financial situation in 1986 after we saved me from a grisly death in 1931.
Among other problems. I saw my grandpa.
I bumped into at the soup kitchen. My grandfather.
No!
Don't worry, I didn't talk to him or change his future or anything.
Good.
That you know
I
of.
wish I could, though. This era's tannin is treating him like dirt.
Don't worry. If history plays out as it's supposed to, he'll soon be out from under Kit Tannen's thumb and free to live out his life as a humble accountant with your grandma. What was her name again?
Sylvia.
Right, Sylvia.
Uh-oh.
What's the story with this Kid Tannen jerk anyway?
Biff's father? By this time next year, he'll be pulling down a life sentence in San Quentin. There was even a song about it.
Wait, if Biff will be born in 1938, and Kid will be in prison...
As I recall, he escaped from prison in 1937 for about 3 hours.
That's a busy 3 hours.
No kidding.
What do you know about Edna Strickland?
Edna? We never really socialized when I was younger. She was a few years older than me, and we traveled in different socio-economic circles. Why do you ask?
She thinks you're a hero for burning down that speakeasy. She's doing a story on you.
A story? Oh, yes, now I remember. Ask Edna, the etiquette column that doubled as a pro-temperance soapbox. She believed that the consumption of alcohol would inevitably lead to a complete societal breakdown.
Sounds like a fun gal.
You should have seen her when the hippies started showing up in the 60s. She just somehow lost her mind.
That would explain a lot.
All right, let's go record.
Hang in there, Doc.
Emmett.
Not the best choice of words, Marty.
All right, so we're gonna get the tape recorder, and go record Emmett. Then we'll solve his formula. Get out of that place, Emmett. Come here.
Don't think, Emmett, think. H to the A multiplied by the inverse of A. H to the A multiplied by the inverse of A. By the inverse of A might well be equal to A's expectation value, but only if the coefficient of friction remains constant.
I don't think that was enough.
And the gravitational constant is variable. Is that even possible? Now, if H stands for the one-dimensional harmonic oscillator, then naturally H2A multiplied by the inversion of H has to come out less than...
Hey, how you doing, Einie?
Well, let's try it. Let's see if it's enough. We'll see if that recording, that little bit of recording, is enough for Doc Brown to figure out what Emmett Brown is pondering.
Psst, Doc.
I recorded your muttering.
Doc, does this ring a bell?
Think, Emmett, think. H to the A multiplied by the inverse of A. H to the A multiplied by the inverse of A.
Good grief! Is that me? I sound so...
Young?
I was gonna say intense. I forgot how wound up I used to get.
Yeah, but what are you muttering about?
Oh, that's easy. It's Ivanov's conundrum. Just tell my younger self that H equals the Hamiltonian operator.
Won't giving him the answer mess up the time stream?
Only if it turns out that reality is actually nothing more than a holographic illusion created by the interplay of subatomic particles on a vast two-dimensional membrane.
So...
It'll be fine.
What was H again?
The Hamiltonian operator.
Got it. Hang in there, Doc.
Quick, to the other Brown. Boop-a-doo-boop-boo, boop-a-doo, boop-a-doo. Oh, sorry, wrong game. Oh, I like the little flux capacitor loading icon. I'd forgotten that. Come on. It appears down the lower right-hand corner. Oh, no, that's my cursor. Duh. You.
Will you just give me a chance?
Harassment's a federal crime, Mr. Corleone.
Maybe H equals the Hamiltonian operator.
What did you just say?
I said maybe H equals the...
Hamiltonian operator?
Yeah.
Great Scott! If H is a Hamiltonian, then H to the A multiplied by the inverse of H can only be the same as the expectation value for A. That's it! That's the solution to Ivanov's conundrum, the problem I've been wrestling with in my head all week!
I'm sure you would have figured it out by yourself in a day or two. The way you figured out how to build that rocket-powered drill.
Where did you learn so much about science?
Vulcan, haha.
Well, it's like this.
You know about my rocket-powered drill? Then there can only be one explanation.
What?
You're from the patent office. I confess I didn't quite know what to expect when I sent the paperwork, but I never expected this. Welcome! I'm at your service. What can I do for you?
Can I see your rocket-powered drill?
Of course, of course. Naturally, it's just a scale model, but it's nearly operational. I can show it to you, say, first thing in the morning.
Nah, that's no good. I need to see a full-size model. That's fully operational. Tonight. Otherwise, we'll have to award the patent to a competing inventor, Dr. McCoy.
It can't be done! I mean, it might be possible to construct a full-size working model in that time frame, but I haven't got the main ingredient for the fuel.
I'll get it for you. What is it?
190 proof grain alcohol. And you know how difficult it is to get a hold of alcohol these days.
Especially now that someone's blown up the speakeasy.
And besides, there's no way I can get off work until I've delivered the subpoena. It's part of the investigation into the business affairs of Kid Tannen. Is it vitally important you see that rocket power drill today?
Yes. Is it vitally important you deliver that subpoena today?
Yes!
Listen, I'll help you deliver it, and I'll see to it you get the alcohol you need. It'll help you get that drill finished by tonight. Deal?
Deal. Here's the subpoena.
I've got to subpoena my grandpa?
It's Kid Tannen.
Hey, I just saw him at the soup kitchen, yelling at Arthur McFly.
There we go.
I'm not surprised.
That's what I
Arthur
thought.
loves the books for his business.
What kind of business?
That's what the DA is trying to find out.
Let's go talk to him.
No!
Why not? Kid Tannen can tell us where Arthur's hiding.
Yeah, well, he can also have us fitted for a Chicago overcoat.
Alright. Get distracted. What was that
You
saying?
have to deliver a lot of subpoenas.
Father's always sending me out to do these dirty jobs. He wants to expose me to different kinds of people. All he's exposed me to is a lot of new curse words.
This subpoena's for Arthur McFly?
Have you seen him?
For a few seconds in the soup kitchen, but I think he's gone back into hiding.
Brilliant deduction, Einstein.
Huh?
What do you know about Arthur McFly?
Certified accountant. Graduated Hill Valley 5 classes ahead of me. Seems like a nice fellow, actually.
How did he get mixed up with a guy like Kid Tannen?
Who knows? Sometimes people find themselves stuck in situations they can't get out of.
Huh.
How about Kid Tannen? What do we know about him?
He's loud, he's obnoxious, he's not very bright, and he doesn't like anybody getting in his way.
Yep, that's a Tannen, all right.
Mm-hmm.
This might be a stupid question, but couldn't you have designed your rocket-powered drill to run on fuel that, isn't illegal?
Illegal? What does law have to do with science? Science has its own laws. You, of all people, should know that.
Some of us down at the patent office are wondering, what made you think of a rocket-powered drill?
Ah, that'd be Journey to the Center of the Earth by Jules Verne. It was a revelation.
Yeah, that's kind of what we figured.
Oh.
Have you read The Time Machine?
H.G. Wells? Not yet, but it's on my list.
But couldn't you tweak your engine design a little so it runs on something else?
Not by
Like
tonight.
what?
I don't know, gas maybe?
Gasoline? Yesterday's news. You'll see. By 1940, automobiles will all run on pure alcohol.
If only.
If serving subpoenas is such dirty work, why don't you just say no?
Look, what's the worst thing that can happen to me on this job?
You could get shot.
Yeah, well, believe me, that's nothing compared to what I'll get if I mouth off to my pop.
Any idea where we could find Artie?
Not a jot. If only we had a way of tracking him.
We'll get that subpoena delivered. My name isn't...
Michael Corleone!
Yeah.
Thanks for finishing that off for me so I didn't mess that up. Einstein!
Hey, how you doing, Einie?
Einie?
It's short for Einstein.
Einstein, of course! Because he was a patent officer just like you.
Oh, okay, so I got it. Okay, turn the game. I keep hitting the escape button. I must get that hat off of Tannen and give it to Einstein so he can smell it and lead me to McFly.
Oh, hello, Mr. Corleone. Try not to draw any undue attention my way. I'm on the trail of a hot new scoop, as we in the newspaper business say.
Ooh, scoops.
What's the scoop?
I've heard rumors that something shady is going on at the Sisters of Mercy Soup Kitchen. It's under new management, you know. And oh, we mustn't jump to any conclusions. Not till the facts are in. I hope to heaven it is just a rumor. That soup kitchen is the front line in the good fight. If it goes bad, what will happen to the Stay Sober Society? Not to mention all the charitable institutions that depend on me for soup deliveries.
You make hot soup deliveries?
It's one of my many small contributions to the good cause. Healthy bodies, healthy souls, or so one hopes. I pick up barrels of hot soup at the kitchen, and I deliver them hither and thither. Hill Valley Orphanage, the St. Francis Xavier Ranch for Unwanted Children, Foggy Mountain Home for the Incurably Insane, Shady Acres Rest Home. Oh, I can barely keep track of them all. It's a very big job.
Yeah, sounds like it.
What's the Stay Sober Society?
You haven't heard of the SSS? They do the most marvelous work, taking hopeless drunken bums and turning them into former hopeless drunken bums. I'm one of the founding members. And not to say that I was ever, well, you know. Anyway, we've always met in the cellar of the Sisters of Mercy Soup Kitchen, but for some reason the new managers don't want us down there, so we're stuck. We've got nowhere to meet.
I know a place where the Stay Sober Society can meet.
Where's that?
Oh? Where?
You can meet in the park.
No, that's no good. Too many of the members sleep in the park.
Did you finish the story you interviewed me for? About Carl Sagan?
Yes, but those pig-headed editors at the paper rejected it. They said my story was slanted, and that I was glorifying a suspected arsonist. As if their stories aren't always glorifying the criminal vermin that run this town. This whole thing makes me so mad I could spit. Though of course I never would. There's an ordinance against it, and it's so untidy.
Hey, I can help you deliver soup. I donate a lot of time to charities.
Oh? Which ones?
The, Mario Brothers.
Ah, yes. The Italians do so many good works.
The Mario Brothers,
Just fix it
nice.
So I can pick up the barrels of soup.
Now hold your horses, let's not get overeager. I drive the soup cycle in this town, and I'm not about to turn it over to an upstart. But if you're well connected with the local charitable institutions...
Yeah?
You can let me know when they're running low on soup.
Gotcha.
I'm sorry about the way Einstein lit into you back there. I don't know what got into him.
Well, I hope you've learned to keep him under control.
Yeah, I found someone to keep him distracted.
Very good. Now let's see if you know your multiplication tables.
Alright.
I got a book.
Oh? Where?
Alright, let's go talk to Tannen.
What the hell, Matches? You got kiwi all over my socks!
Sorry, boss.
Get out of here. How about you?
Huh?
I'm sitting at a shoe shine booth. You walk up. Either you're here to shine my shoes, or you got a death wish. Which is it?
Let's shine your shoes.
How come you won't let the Stay Sober Society hold their meeting in the cellar of your soup kitchen?
We got other plans for that cellar, and it don't necessarily involve staying sober.
I guess you won't talk about your business.
Why not? I got nothing to hide. I recently acquired controlling interest in the Sisters of Mercy Soup Kitchen.
Isn't a soup kitchen an odd line of business for a guy like you?
I like soup. Plus, I got a heart as big as all outdoors. Buff a little harder. I want to see myself in the toes.
Toes.
Edna Strickland thinks your soup kitchen might not be on the up and up.
That dame gets on my nerves. Got a great pair of gams, though.
Hey, I represent United Charities of Hill Valley. Can you authorize me to pick up soup from your establishment and deliver it to some very deserving souls?
Nah, that Strickland dame's got the charity racket pretty much locked up. No point in giving her competition.
This is not going to go real well.
For a guy named Arthur McFly.
McFly.
Sort of a relative.
Well, he's my
Oh,
employee.
G-Box is now
Very
playing Valheim.
busy today.
So when do you think Arthur will be leaving the office?
When I tell him he can leave the office.
Oh,
Hey,
good
Mr.
point.
Spot.
Since you're Arthur's boss, you know where he is, right?
He's at the office.
Where's the office?
I forget.
Huh.
Isn't that Arthur McFly's hat you're holding?
It was McFly's hat. Now it's my peanut bowl.
Hmm.
Could I buy Arthur's hat off you?
Could you keep your mind on your work, huh? Shoeshine boy? I'm hanging on to my peanut bowl.
Can I have some peanuts?
Why not? I'm a magnanimous kind of guy. Go ahead, knock yourself out.
Run.
Hey, kid!
Yeah?
What the hell is that?
Hey!
What'd you do?
Points.
Give me that hat, you lousy crook!
Emmett!
Good moves.
Emmett!
Nope. Bellerithan's now playing Sea of Thieves.
Nobody makes a monkey out of Kid Tannen!
Uh-oh. Let's pretend that's a mud puddle.
Ow! Fix me up!
Where'd you learn how to move like that?
Sandlot football. They used to call me the Streak.
Get out!
Alright, let's go. Go talk to Einstein. Here, Einstein. Smell the hat. Examine.
Grandpa may be a little wimpy, but he's got great taste in hats.
Hat. Einstein.
Hey, honey, come here for a sec, boy.
I smell peanuts. Oh.
Can you find the guy who belongs to this hat?
Where's he going?
Only one way to find out.
Hat. Oh, look, we can go off the edge of the map now. Yay, new area. No, that looks familiar. Hill Valley Apartments?
Deja vu.
Yep.
Thanks for bringing us here, boy. We'll take it from here.
Need any help?
Never mind.
Obviously not yet. How far can I go? Can I go in there? I can't. Can't. Anything? No. Nope. I don't want to exit the town square yet. Alright, this is it. That's all we got. Buzzer.
Yeah? Who is it?
It's McFly!
Shh, I know!
Need any help?
Never mind.
To say, help Emmett serve papers. Okay.
Hey,
What we're doing.
Arthur, can you calm down a minute?
Do I know you?
Not quite.
We've got something for you.
It's your hat.
It's a subscription to the Accountant Weekly. He won't come out if he knows why we're really here.
No, right.
I'm not interested. And besides, the boss won't let me leave the room. Sorry. Some other time.
Alright. I tell him I've got his hat.
think that would be interested in Arthur's hat.
What now?
I'll give it back to him after I give him the subpoena.
Can I?
I need to get the subpoena into Arthur McFly's hands, so young Doc will have the time to help me bust old Doc out of jail.
I combine the two?
This hat belongs to my grandfather.
Alright, let's talk to him.
It's me again. Please come down.
Why?
We've got some important information for you, but we can't yell it. It's private.
Then put it in a postcard and send it. I'm stuck up here till the boss tells me I can leave. Sorry. Some other time.
Okay. Emmett have an idea?
Need any help?
Not yet. Okay.
Never mind. I need to get the subpoena into Arthur McFly's hands, so young Doc will have the time to help me bust old Doc out of jail. Nah. I don't think so.
Okay. Is there anything else I can do here? That's the edge. I can't go any further than that. Can't get in there.
We'll take it from here.
Can't help me. Guess I'll just try all the bits.
What now?
I think eventually he'd stop, you know, answering. Oops. I want to combine the hat and the subpoena.
Why?
We've got something for you.
It's a
subscription to the...
No, right.
If I right-click it, speeds through the scene.
Sorry.
So, that's good to know. Right-clicking speeds through the dialogue. Alright, so, guess I'll say we're family. See what happens.
What?
It's me again.
Why?
I'm your mother's great nephew.
You mean my second cousin?
Yeah.
Glad to know you, but I can't leave this building till the boss says so. He's given strict orders. Sorry.
Can I fold
Some other time.
the subpoena up into a paper airplane and just throw it up there? Let's try that.
Maybe not.
Story so far. Young Emmett Brown. Sorry. June 13th, 1931. 9:15 a.m. Present time. Marty enlists the aid of Doctor's younger self to construct a rocket drill to break old Doc out of prison. Unfortunately, young Emmett Brown needs to deliver a subpoena before he can quit for the day. And he'll need a barrel of 190 proof alcohol to complete his rocket fuel. Okay. How do I turn this into an airplane? I think where the law is going to be stupid. I'm guessing.
Now.
Alright.
It's me.
I think it's the only thing I have left.
We represent the law.
You don't want to go against the law, do you?
No, but I don't want to go against Kid Tannen either. And he ordered me to stay put till he gives the word. Sorry. Some other time.
I gotta convince him to come down so I can hide him somewhere else. Where else could he hide? Let's go back to the town square and see. Maybe there's something I'm missing over there. The other option is I could just hit the hints and be done with it. Ruh-roh. Talk to Emmett. See if he's got any ideas. Sorry. Doc.
Got any words of wisdom for talking to Edna?
Just play along with her. She may seem like a harmless kook, but she's got a journalist's nose for news.
Got any advice for dealing with Kid Tannen?
Stay as far away from him as possible.
Good advice.
Criminals of this era may be snappy dresses, but most of them are violent psychopaths.
Your younger self needs 190 proof booze to fuel his rocket drill.
Oh, that could be a problem.
I know.
You think?
We're both underage.
Underage, nothing. It's 1931 and alcohol's been outlawed throughout the country. Are you sure you're about to graduate from high school?
I'm kidding, Doc. It was a joke.
A joke? If I live to be 100, and I almost have, I'll never understand the teenage compunction to make a joke out of everything.
Where have you been all this time? I missed you.
I've missed you too, Marty. But I thought it was important to let you live your own life for a while, free from the insanity of time travel.
I gotta admit, it was nice to not have my family history blowing up in my face for a few months.
Besides, I've been busy raising my own unpredictable teenagers.
Teenagers now.
So how are Clara and the kids?
They're fine, fine. Right now we're trying to decide where to send Jules and Vern to college. Clara prefers the 2020s, but I'm partial to the 1960s. We're planning on visiting you and Jennifer in 2011 soon.
Me and Jennifer? In 2011?
Oh, forget I said anything.
Where'd the DeLorean come from? The last time I saw it had been smashed to pieces by a train.
It's a fantastic story. Do you remember when the DeLorean got struck by lightning in 1955?
Yeah?
Unbeknownst to either of us, the lightning produced a temporal duplicate of the time machine, one that was tossed 70 years into the future.
What?
I found out about it during a trip to 2025 and recovered it just in time to stop Griff from vandalizing the time stream.
Heavy. So that DeLorean
is for all intents and purposes the exact same machine as the original. Plus or minus little bells and whistles I've added over the years, of course.
Nice.
So, what were you doing in 1931 anyway?
Oh, nothing terribly exciting. Indulging in a little personal nostalgia, picking up a few rare out-of-print books to surprise Clara on her birthday, solving a historical mystery or two. The usual.
The usual? You lead a pretty unusual life, Doc.
It's an unusual universe, Marty.
Alright.
Hang in there, Doc.
Alright, let's hit the hints, because I don't want to spend forever doing this. Kid Tannen's back. Think he's still mad at you? Okay. I think so. Come on, controls.
Well, well, look who's back. They say rats always return to the scene of the sinking ship.
That's not it.
Get 'em, Matches.
Well, thanks, Hint Guide. That was not good.
Come down from there, you son of a... bitch! Right now!
No
That's
way.
an order!
Worked too hard to get it.
Don't make... Don't make me angry, Smucko.
I don't
Get
think they're in a
down here
talkative
and
mood
face
right
the
now.
music.
Einstein, help!
Lay off. Get away from me, you crazy mutt.
Go away, dog.
Don't
Look
kick him.
easy here. Go on, scram. Hey, where'd he go?
You let him get away, idiot.
Yeah, how did that help? No, can't go that way. Alright, let's go talk to... Damn it.
Any idea where we could find Artie?
Not a jot. If only we had a way of
Just
tracking him.
there?
We'll get that subpoena delivered.
Alright, let's do another hint. This is worse, Kid's bark or his bite? Right, okay. Marty isn't cowed by kids ranting, but timid Arthur probably would be. Oh, okay. So, I need to get Tenon mad at me, run up there, and record him saying, "Get down here right now." That's what I need to do. And then I'll play that back for McFly, the other McFly, not me. That will be golden.
Hey.
Oh, no, they spotted me. Run! I don't want to like just rely on the hints right off the bat, but I also don't want this to take forever.
You're only making it... What do you think you're doing up there, you scrawny little runt? Get down here right now!
Hey, Einie!
There we go.
Look out, boss. It's that crazy mutt again.
I do like that they change up the cutscene a bit when you repeat it.
I can't believe you lost him again!
Oh, poor Tannen. Off to see the wizard. Okay, not the wizard. The McFly. Okay, my controls. Okay, if you keep pushing the direction that you're pushing in when the screen changes, but when the screen changes you think you need to change direction on your controller, it changes, so. Excuse me, sorry about that. I wonder how everyone else is doing on their extra life days.
What now?
Ba-ba.
It's Kid. Right away, boss.
Excuse me.
Where's Kid?
The half pack tool?
I'll give it back to him after I give him the subpoena.
Let's do that.
Arthur McFly?
Yeah?
Got something for you.
Thanks. A subpoena?
Ordering you to appear in court and provide evidence in the investigation into...
Kid Tannen? Take it back!
You can't get rid of it, Mr. McFly. Once you've been served, it's your duty to report to the court at the earliest possible time. Failure to do so could lead to a warrant for your arrest.
Arrest? But Kid'll kill me. Stupid Artie. Holy cats, what am I gonna do?
I suggest you avail yourself to the protection of the court.
Oh gosh, oh gosh.
Oh, I hate doing stuff like that. But I won't have to much longer.
No?
Once we get that 190 proof alcohol and build my rocket drill, my future will be set and I'll be able to quit this crummy job.
Oh, right.
All right. That's done. What's next? Let's check. Emmett needs alcohol for his rocket drill. All right. Let's talk to Emmett. No.
We'll score that hooch somehow.
I'll keep cogitating.
Hey, Miss Strickland.
Oh, hello, Mr. Corleone. Try not to draw any undue attention my way. I'm on the trail of a hot new scoop, as we in the newspaper business say.
I know a place where the Stay Sober Society can meet.
Oh? Where?
The Brown residence.
You mean Judge Brown's place?
Yeah, I happen to be good friends with his son Emmett, and he's told me the judge would love to lend his place out for, good causes like yours.
Really? Why, that's the most generous, public-spirited offer I've received in a month of Sundays. Please tell your friend Emmett we accept. The meeting isn't due to start for a little while, so that'll give our people some time to set up.
As a matter of fact, I do know a local charity that's running low on soup.
Oh? Who?
The Farm for Unwanted Children.
Perhaps their parents don't want them because they eat too much. All right, Edna, just think of all those poor unfortunates and hold your nose. Mr. Donnelly!
Okay. Well, that's something new at least. All right. Oh, can I go this way? No. All right, not yet. Hello, Emmett. There we go.
Cue ball. What? The truck just arrived with a fresh shipment of,
soup.
Soup.
Soup?
Well, this is the regular soup, and this is the special soup.
Right.
Special. Hey, what are you doing?
I'm spicing up the soup. It's my secret recipe.
Listen, this ain't the Savoy, and we ain't here to feed these bozos no fancy soup.
Fancy
the
soup.
boss has got a business to rebuild, so knock off the goofing and mind your post.
All right. Just try the soup. Well?
I can see why you want to keep this a secret.
Ha! All right. Well, that's a change, which is nice.
Excuse me.
Yeah?
Can I have a bowl of soup?
You're a soup kitchen. What do you think?
Boink. Stellar. I don't think it's very good soup.
What kind of soup is this? It tastes like...
Scrolle ribolita?
I was gonna say week-old cabbage.
Everyone's a critic. Look, all I got to work with is this 2-bit soup in a barrel and spice rack that hadn't been restocked since the Coolidge administration. What do you think I should do to perk this slop up?
Let's see. Have you tried...
Jeez, do I have it? Paprika would be nice.
paprika?
Paprika?
I just think it could use a little color.
color.
Move that behind the thing. Okay. That's another change. What else is there? Oh. Not stack tables. Let's talk to Emmett.
Huddle up, Emmett. Huddle? Just listen up for a second.
You said Sandlot football.
Emmett, I can't get into the door over there. Those tables are jamming it shut.
The door? So your plan is to just waltz in there and take a barrel of alcohol?
No, of course not. That would be stupid, right?
I'll say.
Still, I'd like to get that door open. I can't do anything from out here.
Well, it's a simple matter of physics. A lever, some sort of stop. Let me see what I can come up with.
Rocket drill.
There's no way I'm gonna keep that door open without some help.
No, that's, yeah. Okay.
I better not talk to him. I don't want to mess up his timeline.
Lame. Alright, I'm gonna go outside and see if I can get around back now that we've...
Eureka.
Oh, Emmett's got something. Oh, I can't run indoors. Okay. Ooh. Excuse me. Oh, there we go. There's another change. What do you got?
Yes?
Obviously, this kitchen isn't the speakeasy.
Indeed. This must be some sort of front meant to cleverly and legally obfuscate the existence of a hidden establishment of ill repute. Perhaps in the basement.
Right. That might explain the elevator. Oh, that's interesting.
Just a little mechanical ingenuity. In the end, the door is open.
Yeah, good job. Any ideas about how to get the hooch?
Hooch?
The alcohol, Emmett.
One might come to the conclusion that the hooch is being hidden in some of those barrels.
Uh-huh.
You're probably right, but which ones?
Now, if I could get my hands on some of those barrels, I could weigh them and compare their specific gravity.
Specific gravity? Come on, Emmett. Kids' goons aren't going to let us do an experiment on their barrels.
No, I suppose you're right. We'll just have to ask the guy
Weigh
behind the
them?
counter.
That...
Ask him if any of his barrels are filled with illegal moonshine. Get real here.
Well, I imagined a modicum of subtlety would be used.
Subtlety, right. We'll score that hooch somehow.
I'll keep cogitating.
All right. Let's talk to Kubal.
Excuse me.
You talking to me?
What's a tough guy like Kid
Excuse
Tannen
me.
doing running a soup kitchen?
Mr. Tannen purchased the soup kitchen from the Sisters of Mercy in an effort to repair his reputation as a respectable community figure after his fine name was besmirched by the malignant and malicious the actions of the misguided vandals that done burned down his place of business.
His speakeasy.
I cannot confirm nor deny any claims of so-called illegal bootlegging at the Just eat your damn soup, pipsqueak.
Why's the soup in a barrel?
'Cause it's hard to ladle off the floor.
So this place used to be a soup kitchen.
What do you mean used to be? Despite recent changes in ownership, this joint is still available for the purposes of distributing food to the needy and the not-so-well-to-do. And no other purposes whatsoever.
Right. Okay, I've got some more ideas about your soup.
Do tell.
Let's see. Have you tried
Chili
giving the soup
powder.
a little heat, maybe?
Why, is it getting cold?
No, I mean like chili powder, muy caliente.
Oh, bit of a tough guy, huh? Actually, I like it spicy too, but it's gotta be edible for the common folks.
Come on, a little dash isn't gonna kill anyone.
Aw, heck. You got moxie, kid. Let's spice it up a bit, shall we?
I don't think I can get in there while he's right there. He'll notice me for sure. I'm gonna talk to him right now.
Okay. Hey, never mind.
Never mind. Door.
Lazy hands make a man poor, but diligent hands bring wealth. Maybe that's my problem. Lazy hands.
Yeah.
Pretty neat, Doc. Nope. I'm still not getting through here. But at least those tables are propped up now.
Which means what?
I hope Doc Jr.'s thingamabob holds out.
Hello, Edna.
Ah, Miss Strickland. Come for some more soup?
Come now, Mr. Donnelly. You know I wouldn't set one foot in this mockery of all that is good and decent if the poor of Hill Valley weren't so dependent on Mr. Tennant's overblown show of generosity.
Was that a yes?
Just give me the soup before I gag on the hypocrisy.
I'll tell the boss you said hello.
I'll just bet you will.
Need to find a way to get stuff on the rack to get onto the table, and then I could get Edna to deliver it to the Brown residence. How? Can I get her on the back? Big memories of there being a back alley for this, so... yeah, that's not gonna work. Bank doors.
How can I help you, sir?
Apparently you
Got
can't.
any money? I don't really have any business in there.
Okay, alright. Alright, what am I missing? What am I missing? I'm missing a hint. Let's hit the hint bar. Okay, let's... okay, so let's go back in here. We'll hit the hints. Okay. Still held up. Okay. Hints. With the soup barrels on the baker's rack contain something stronger than soup. Yeah, thanks. You can't get in the kitchen, but you can still cause objects in it to be moved. Thank you. This rack sits squarely on top of the lift. What if it were to be moved? Keep all the spices soup. He'll move the baker's rack. Well, yes, but what does that prove? Once the baker's rack is pushed over and I get a chance to push the table?
I still think the soup needs more flavor. Pretty neat, Doc. Nope.
Change anything.
I'm still not getting through here. But at least those tables are propped up now.
The kitchen's for management only, Rummy.
Whoa!
That didn't help.
Emmett.
Yes?
Obviously, this kitchen isn't the speakeasy.
Indeed. This must be some sort of front.
Time we at? Almost 6.
Legally obfuscate the existence of a hidden establishment of ill repute. Perhaps in the basement.
Right. That might explain the elevator. We'll score that hooch somehow.
I'll keep cogitating.
Going here doesn't help.
Pretty neat, Doc. Nope. I'm still not getting through here. But at least those tables are propped up now.
What is it, kid?
I still think the soup...
I'm not getting in there when he's doing that. Bowl of crummy soup. He's gonna help. Spice rack.
Nice rack.
Yeah, we got all kinds of culinary enhancements back there.
Stumped. Correct. Now takes you to the soup kitchen. Thanks. How long until Edna gets in? Maybe I gotta do another delivery?
Hey, Miss Strickland.
Oh, hello, Mr. Corleone. Try not to draw any undue attention my way. I'm on the trail of a hot new scoop, as we in the newspaper business say.
You asked me to tell you if one of the local charities is running low on soup.
Does somebody need a visit from my soup cycle?
The orphanage.
My, how those little ragamuffins can eat.
See, if I can get one of the alcohol things onto the table, then I can get her to deliver the brown residence. How do I do that? I'm guessing if the rack is in front of the door when Buddy comes in, it'll knock them over.
Hey, where do you think you're going?
The kitchen?
The kitchen's for management only, rummy.
I just need to wait for her to come in?
I hope Doc Jr.'s thingamabob holds out.
No, I don't quite know what's going on here. Make a phone call? I'm not gonna phone. I only know one number.
Brown residence.
I don't want to record them right now.
What is it, kid?
Why's the soup in a...
Cause it's...
So this...
What do you mean? It's a distributing soever.
Right.
More ideas for
I
your
still
soup.
think the soup needs more flavor.
Now what though? I just sit here and wait? Like...
Nice rack.
Yeah, we got all kinds of culinary enhancements back there.
Bang on the pipe? There we go. Nice.
More soup?
Excuse me.
And tell Kid that soup or no soup, he's not fooling anyone.
And they picked up the barrel of hooch. Now all I have to do is to get it from her somehow.
There we go. That's what I was missing. Banging on the pipe. Let's see if I can get it to...
Hey, Miss Strickland.
Oh, hello, Mr. Corleone. I'm afraid I haven't much time. The meeting of the Stay Sober Society is due to begin very soon.
It'll be fun.
You asked me to tell you if one of the local charities is running low on soup.
Does somebody need a visit from my soup cycle?
The Stay Sober Society.
That's right. They'll soon be gathering at the Brown estate, and we haven't provided refreshments.
Aha, that's some refreshments, all right.
Get over the generosity of your friend Emmett, volunteering his father's house for our meeting.
Huh? Wait there! Michael! What in the name of Thomas Alva Edison do you think you're doing?
Don't you get it? You need alcohol to run your drill, right? Those bootleggers at the soup kitchen won't let us get our hands on any of their hooch. But we can get Miss Strickland to pick it up for us and deliver it right to your door.
Right to the door.
Question. Why? I can't just let strangers invade my parents' house. What do we know about these people?
They're sober?
It says so right in the name.
Well, okay, but Pop needs his peace and quiet at the end
Still
of the
176,
day.
okay.
This meeting is sure to be too noisy for him.
So get your dad a pair of earplugs.
I can't tell my father to wear earplugs.
They'll be quiet. You'll be quiet, right?
Oh, yes! I play my tambourine very softly.
You hear that?
Yes, but
what?
But it's still impossible.
But think of the Stay Sober Society. What'll happen to them?
They can all fall off the wagon for all I care.
But I promised Miss Strickland. It means so much to her.
The answer is still no.
Okay, forget the whole thing. We don't have to test your rocket-powered drill tonight.
We don't?
No, I'll take the train back to Washington and I'll tell the folks at the office to give the patent to Dr. McCoy.
Wait! You will instruct the members of the society to wipe their feet before they come inside.
Then you are Emmett Brown. I thought as much. You have such a righteous face. Edna Strickland, I don't know how to thank you for your generosity.
Pleased to meet you.
The feeling is mutual.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
Uh-huh.
You worry too much, Emmett. Well, we've served the subpoena and gotten a barrel of booze delivered to your house. Looks like we're off to your lab to build your rocket drill. You do have a lab, right?
What kind of future patent holder would I be without a lab? Come on.
Doc! I'm off to get the rocket drill.
Good.
Come on, let's go. Time waits for no man.
Or does it? Next scene.
Are you sure this is gonna work, Emmett?
Don't let the ramshackle nature of my laboratory fool you. If all goes according to plan, we'll soon be in possession of the most powerful rocket fuel known to man.
That's great. How?
Oh, it's very simple. This crankshaft induces a powerful direct current into the electrolysis chamber, producing hydrogen, which must be periodically released into the primary distillation barrel. While tending to the hydrogen, we'll also need to regularly sprinkle these shredded protein flakes into this aquarium of tuber bacteria to generate the necessary nitrogen to catalyze the reaction.
Cool.
No, hot. Extremely hot. The temperature of the reaction must be kept at a steady temperature of 623 degrees Kelvin by carefully pumping these bellows. Any questions?
Emmett? Why is there a brace of drunkards gathering on our lawn?
Sweet fancy Moses, it's my father!
So?
So, he doesn't know I'm engaging in acts of scientific exploration in here. He thinks this is where I go to pour through my law books.
Oh.
You tend to the reaction. I'll try to get rid of him.
Tend to the what?
Oh,
Can't we just start over after he's gone?
It's too late. The reaction's already started. Don't worry. I'll try to help you out where I can.
But...
coming, Father! Father!
Don't you father me, child.
Maybe I should just get struck
all right.
by make you happy?
Turn the crank.
Why don't you release me from your unattainable expectations?
Lavens.
I don't know what's eating you, Father, but I wish you would go on a diet. Excellent. Now twist the valve there. Great. We're about a quarter of the way home.
Emmett, get back here!
Oops.
You're going to find out.
All right.
My fault if I don't get a spark out of laws and statutes.
Just keep doing it in order, I'm guessing.
Stop getting so hot under the collar, Pop.
Okay. Oops. Fire.
Listen to the words I'm emphasizing.
Don't you turn your back on me.
Okay.
You're going to find
Why don't you go feed the ducks, Father? What did you do?
Emmett, who are you talking to in there?
No one, Father.
Okay, how do I tell what I need to do?
You're going to find
Stop being such a crank!
Okay.
Don't you have a release valve on your mouth somewhere?
There's lots there. Crank. Hey.
This may come as a shock
Gases.
to you, Pop, but not everyone wants to be a lawyer. Can't you see this is eating me up inside?
Flakes. What?
pay attention to what I say.
Damn it! I'm not through with you yet! You're going to
Pressuring me to be something I'm not.
Oh.
someday you have children and you will look.
I get it.
The hotter you get, the more I know I'm right.
That's fine. So okay. So he's what he's talking to his father.
Stop being such a crank.
Is what I'm supposed to be doing. I just lucked out the first time is all.
This isn't food for thought, Pop. It's gruel.
That's easier. Okay.
If it weren't for scientists, men like you would still be divining the future with sheep's bladders and goat gizzards.
Oops, wrong one. Shut down the gas. Okay.
I thought you were a scientist.
Damn it! You're going to find
Is
out.
it my fault if I don't get a spark out of laws and statutes?
I hope someday you have children and you will look with all.
What do you call a room full of lawyers trapped in a burning building? A good start. You don't get to control my life just because you fed and clothed me for 17 years.
I hope someday you have children and you will look with all.
You have no idea what kind of pressure I'm under.
Pressure.
Law? What use has a microorganism for law?
I hope someday you have children and you will look with all.
Oh, nice.
Halfway there.
My HEPA filter is here to get rid of all my COVID germs. Well,
Maybe I should just get struck by lightning.
I do claim that it does not help reduce COVID stuff, but, you know.
Law? What use has a microorganism for law? Don't you have a release valve on your mouth somewhere?
Don't burn your bridges so cavalierly, my son.
You don't get to control my life just because you fed and clothed me for 17 years. Father, why don't you ever listen to me? You really want to vent our dirty laundry in public like this? This isn't food for thought, Pop. It's gruel.
Or if it just sat there if I'd do anything.
You don't know anything about.
Almost there.
Damn it!
Coming, Father! Do I get a turn to talk, or is this going to be another monologue? You always scatter condescension my way. Lawyers are nothing but overblown bags of gas!
What?
Don't touch anything until I tell you to.
Damn it!
You said bags of gas.
Can't you see this is eating me up inside? By Galileo's rotations, do you ever listen to yourself? Pressuring me to be something I'm not.
Oh, it's gonna happen faster. What?
Listen to the words I'm emphasizing.
Damn it!
It's changed a bit.
There is a flame inside me that cannot be quelled by your legalistic gobbledygook, Father. This may come as a shock to you, Pop, but not everyone wants to be a lawyer. You have no idea what kind of pressure I'm under. You don't like my performance at the courthouse, then fire me. How many times do I have to prove myself to you before I can shake your overbearing criticisms? Why are you always bellowing at me? If it weren't for scientists, men like
Oops.
you would...
I messed it up. Start over.
What did you do?
Damn it!
I don't know it's eating you, Father, but I wish it would go on a diet.
There we go.
Law may be your burning passion, Father, but it is not mine. Why don't you go feed the ducks, Father? You know who invented fire, Pop? I don't know either, but you can be damn sure it wasn't a lawyer. Why won't you release me from your unattainable expectations?
Oh, okay. Then fire, then release. I'm not going fast enough is what the problem
Pay
is.
attention to what I say. Lawyers are nothing but a bunch of hot air. There, I said it.
Oh. Not the gas, the heat. Gotcha.
I thought you were a scientist.
I bet just people get this on the first try. Not me.
I'm not just another one of your staffers who spins around you like a top. Why should I honor your wishes? You treat me like common bacteria. You know who invented fire, Pop? I don't know either, but you can be damn sure it wasn't a lawyer. This isn't food for thought, Pop. It's gruel. I strongly object to the current of this conversation, Father. Why must you always scatter condescension my way? You really want to vent our dirty laundry in public like this? Can't you see this is eating me up inside? If you don't like my performance at the courthouse, then fire me. Lawyers are nothing but overblown bags of gas. Why are you always bellowing at me? You are hard to learn, boy. I'm afraid we'll have to take this up later, Pop. My soup's about to boil over.
What? This isn't over, young man.
Whew. Are you okay? You and your dad sounded...
It was an argument we should have had a long time ago. We...
Yep.
No! Oh, what? Eureka! Now all we gotta do is fuel up the old rocket power drill and you and I
can take it and go.
Don't you want to test it first?
No time. The last train for DC leaves in just a few minutes.
All right. You've got to get this baby to the U.S. Patent Office.
Exactly.
So tell me, Michael, when can I expect to hear back from the Patent Office?
Oh, in about, I'd say... I can't.
Huh?
Emmett, I'm not from the patent office.
I don't understand.
I lied to you, but I didn't want to. It was the only way I can get you to trust me. See, there's somebody who's in big trouble. Someone very important to me, to both of us. I can't tell you who, but I need to save him tonight, and I need your invention to do it. I'll get it back to you, I promise. And, Emmett, you're gonna be a great inventor.
Betrayal. Can't believe we just let him take it.
Keep the throttle at about 8.
Okay, Doc, I got the drill. Now let's get you out of here. Come on, start.
Mr. Corleone! You're too late!
Too late? The Doc's not supposed to be... Doc!
They're moving him to another facility for safekeeping! Oh, I better go get a quote from the police chief.
That's odd.
paddy wagon intercepted, suspect slain, and they're still after him. How am I gonna rescue him now? At least the rocket part came out of this in one piece.
Are you thinking what I'm thinking? Rocket bike. Let's do it.
Alright, I'm coming, Doc.
Looks like the back of the DeLorean. Good wedging.
You're still in danger, Doc. I've got to
No.
get you out of here.
What's that?
Said you're still in danger.
Never mind. Get me out of here. I will talk later.
Do-do-do. Yeah, it looks locked. Alright. Go around this side. Toolbox. Oh, you're going too far, buddy. Get back there. Examine item.
It's a tire iron. Oh, now that's just not fair. They won't budge.
I get it. What's the hubcap for? Inspect.
It's a hubcap.
Thanks. Alright, let's... Can I climb up at all?
Don't worry, Doc. I'll get you out.
Careful, buddy.
You can't break the lock.
There's a key, but it's probably up front.
I'll be back.
I'll wait right here.
Good thing I can't go any further that way. Let's go this way. Can I get into the door? No, it's Tannen.
What's he doing here? Keys. The window's shut tight.
Hmm.
I don't think throwing the hubcap at that would do any good.
It's Tannen driving the paddy wagon.
I don't think throwing the hubcap at that would do any good. I'd better keep an eye on this. It's really my only way of keeping track of Doc's fate.
Okay.
I don't think throwing the hubcap at that would do any good.
Okay, well, what else is in the cap that I can do? Oh. No.
It's a hubcap.
Can I go up at all? Doors. Left.
They won't budge.
You say the same thing on this side? It'd be silly if you said, okay,
Kid Tannen's driving the truck.
That explains a lot.
Keys are on the dashboard, but I can't reach him.
Need a protraction appurtenance.
What?
A reach extender.
Can't break the lock.
There's a key, but it's probably up front.
Don't worry, Doc. I'll get you out.
okay.
Careful, Bobby.
I'll be back.
With the antenna. Oh yeah, there we go.
It's an antenna.
Then Jimmy the
good,
door.
The window's shut.
Okay. Can I do it right in front of Tannen? Like that's just gonna kind of like be a little sus.
I don't think throwing the hubcap at that would do any good.
Oh,
Gotta set up a distraction. I don't think throwing the hubcap at that would do any good. I don't think throwing the hubcap at that would do any good.
go up. All right. Can I throw the hubcap at this side? Guessing the hubcap's a distraction.
I don't think throwing the hubcap at that would do any good. I don't think throwing the hubcap at that would do any good.
Okay, I don't. Oh, you know what? No. Go back there. Go back there. Okay, these chapters are a lot longer than I remember. Okay, so I can't throw it through the window.
Throwing the hubcap at that would do any good.
Is there anything else on this side that I can throw it at, like the road or something? Sure, let's give me a hint. Oh, be careful. Thanks. What else? Look at those keys while Kid's focused on the road. Set up a distraction before he... Oh, okay, gotcha. Duh. That's right, spell it out for me. All good.
I need a distraction.
Leave it to me. Hey, driver. You're driving too fast. Watch how you take those curves. What are you trying to do? Kill me?
Not quick enough.
Distract him again.
Can you distract him again?
No problem. Hey, driver. Find the man to know where you're taking me.
Bum.
And how long is it going to be till we get? I object to your tone of voice, and I find this seat distinctly uncomfortable. Do you have a pillow I can sit on? Hey, I'm talking to you, driver. Don't ignore me. You!
Ouch.
Thanks, Doc. I guess that's why they call you the Streak.
How did you know that?
I have my sources.
Might want to get him out. It's about to stop. Jailbreak.
Let's Sagan. Ow! Son of a bitch. How you doing, Doc?
Hey, get in there!
That's not great.
That's the idea. Doc! Oh! Doc, the throttle! Oh!
Oh, happen again, eh? Oh.
Doc, are you okay?
I'm fine. But I wonder what sorts of bizarre repercussions my younger self's invention of a flying bicycle will have on the timeline.
That.
Did you know that would happen?
I had a suspicion. I never could keep those rockets from exploding.
So, what do we do now?
Now we get back to 1986 before our interactions with the past inevitably cascade into a calamitous future. Where'd you leave Einstein?
Doc?
He's not in the pound, is he?
No,
Uh-oh.
but I think we've got bigger problems right now.
Great Scott!
Great Scott! To be continued in Chapter 2. It's been so long I have completely forgotten these games. In the next episode...
What's happening?
I don't know. We'll have to be careful not to run into ourselves.
Hey, fellas. All right, McFly. Let's go see the boss.
History says Tanner will be arrested by a rookie cop by the name of Danny Parker.
I fear that nothing will save Hill Valley from descending into the fires of chaos and corruption.
Nothing is over until Kid Tannen says it's over.
Rutrow. Get 10 in February 2010. Wow, this game is like well over 12 years old. Nice. Oh yeah. Oh, it's Christopher Lloyd. Nice. Okay. Alrighty, well that was fun. That was it took a lot longer than I thought. So what we're gonna do now is it sounds like the gang is talking about jumping back into Fortnite once they have eaten some food. Oh, Michael J. Fox Foundation, that's cool. Makes sense. And I'm gonna pause for a bit for a bio break and see if maybe I can get a hot mug or something and refill my water. And then we'll come back and we might do some Fortnite. I will probably save Chapter 2 for later on. Yes, quit.